All right, here we are on top of Big Timothy Mountain, August 2nd, 2025. There's our first little pile of, this is scoria, super glassy, very, very vesicular, or frothy even. So you can see no peridot in this stuff, but good to see that we're on the right track. All that side of the valley, it's entirely granite or granite monzonite or something. I can't remember what the mineral report said. But the mine's down over that slope there. We'll keep looking. Just a big open alpine meadow. Look at that. Okay, we found a little tiny spot of crumbly rocks, and it's our first little peridots right there. I mean, these ones are super weathered and wouldn't be able to find anything gem quality on there, but it's hopeful, I think, because this is still mostly scoria with little chunks of basalt mixed in. If we go over to that slope, whoop, right over there, it's a little darker. I think that's where we'll find more of the actual peridot or olivine bearing basalts. All right, let's head over there. All right, made it to the darker slope. Ooh, these bugs are bad. You can see them in the film. Probably can hear them too. But anyways, we found a bunch of xenoliths in this basalt. There's a little mosquito too. This one's turned into clay or, yeah, other such minerals already. But there's a lot, like this one Kaz is holding. Big bombs, but doubt that we're gonna be able to find any sort of gem quality olivine in here. So we'll keep looking, try and find a more fresh or recent slope. Okay, we're on that same dark slope, and we started just flipping rocks over and trying to smash some of the easier ones. And there are lots of little tiny olivine guys in here, along with some of the big bombs. Some of these are a little more fresh, but it's hard to find them, so we're just giving it a little look around, seeing what we can find, smashing a couple of these open, and trying to find the big lucky gem. Okay, now we're on the other side of the hill from that original slope we were looking at, and we finally found kind of some source rock here. As you can see, there is big xenoliths, or olivine bombs, in this more competent basalt coming right out of the bank here. So it's way less weathered. And on top, immediately on top, there's these big chunks of, you can kind of see it there too, more like flow top basalt. Like this stuff here is very much like scoria, still has little chunks like right there. Oop, that's a little olivine, super weathered, but it's right on top of this more competent layer. So we'll take a look, see if we can find any of these that have any gemstone size pieces in them. And yeah, there's Kaz. All right, well, we found a couple of the peridot. Hack some out of the rocks over there. And now it's time to start walking out. Probably go check out the lake. Sun finally came out though. This is us on our way down. Forgot to film this on the way up, but
Surviving.
There you go. Yeah, surviving. Trails. Oh wait, trails right there. Flagging tape. Park set. And yeah, on our way down. All right. Well, here we are back at the mine pit. And made it all the way back down. Spend a little time exploring around here, see if there's anything interesting. There's a pretty big hole in the ground. There's a nice little waterfall over there. A little bit of thunder rumbling in the distance. Yeah, this will be our kind of final leg of the journey. All right, crossed over the pit. Kez is still sitting back there, but I am by this big rock face. There's a dike running through here somewhere, maybe a couple actually. Lots of mineralization. So if we're looking here, that is a mosquito on my finger. That is a bunch of molybdenite. I mean, there's lots of quartz and other such things in here too, but these rocks are just covered in molybdenite. Pyrite as well. You can see it's rusting out into the orange all around. Another big patch of molybdenite right there. Yeah, very cool.